Nintendo Game Talk.
Welcome everyone to Nintendo Game Talk. My name is Koloko, and in this edition of Everybody Loves Lists, we're going to be looking at the top 10 Nintendo 64 sound bites that are spoken. Everybody loves lists. The reason I'm making this list is because, as we all know, the N64 Mini is soon to be announced.
No, it's not.
What?
It's not. See?
I'ma sing this song to ask why it's not our own. When you're sure you've had it bought, but it's a lie, and well, that sucks. Don't let yourself go to GameStop tonight. The N64 Mini you can't buy.
You okay there?
Leave me alone, Mom.
I'm not your mom. Don't you have a video you have to do or something?
You know what? You're right. Should probably get on that.
Spoken dialogue in Nintendo games, it's nothing new when the N64 came. Heck, even NES games had spoken dialogue. I still remember that at Ikari Warriors. Come on, let's fight! I think that's what they said, but I remember that being spoken even in NES games and even Super Nintendo games. There were times when there were spoken dialogues. But even in N64, it wasn't something as prevalent as, let's say, a PlayStation or even Sega Saturn game, because those were CD-ROM based, and N64 games were cartridge based. So there was a space limitation, and the audio quality in general was at a lesser quality than there were on those systems. But even then, there was some iconic spoken dialogue in N64 games, and these are the top 10.
Number 10.
When you think of kart racers on the Nintendo system, the first thing you think of is Mario Kart, but there was an awesome kart racer on the N64 called Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing! Press start!
And that announcer, when you first boot up the game and you first hear that, you know you're ready to have some fun in this awesome racer. Now, hopefully, they'll remake this game or even bring it on the Virtual Console to the Switch, because it's awesome.
Number 9.
Killer Instinct Gold was my favorite fighting game on the N64. It's not saying a whole lot. There's not a whole lot of fighters. I absolutely loved the opening title sequence of this game. From the awesome rock music to that announcer, got you pumped and you know you were ready to throw it down.
Number 8.
Super Mario 64 is obviously one of the greatest games of all time. And this is the first time when we get to hear Mario speak. And one of the most iconic sequences of the game, where you fight Bowser. You grab his tail and swing him around, you let go, and you hear Mario say, that's awesome. And no, he doesn't say, so long, gay Bowser. I know a lot of people think he said that, but that's not what he says.
Number 7.
Some of these are going to be repeats because, like I said before, there wasn't a whole lot of spoken dialogue. But you can't dismiss the Ultra Combo in Killer Instinct Gold. When you actually got to pull one of these combos off and you hear that announcer scream it, it is one of the most satisfying things in fighting video games I've ever experienced when I played this game. And it still sounds awesome even today.
Number 6.
Mischief Makers is an incredibly underrated game. One of the few 2D platforms on the Nintendo 64. Nintendo wanted to focus so much on 3D graphics that they kind of pushed people away from making 2D games. And one of the most iconic things about this game is the main mechanic, where Marina grabs an enemy or an item or different things in the game, and she shakes them, and she says,
Shake, shake,
yeah!
shake, 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 shake.
Shake your booty, Yeah. That's all right. I'm gonna stop now.
Number 5.
Okay, here's where the big boys start coming in. We talked about Diddy Kong Racing, but let's get real. The best racer on the N64 and any Nintendo system really is Mario Kart. And man, when you first boot that up and you hear Mario go,
Welcome to Mario Kart.
oh man, that's a great feeling. That brings back good memories. Ah.
Number 4.
Let's talk about iconic, huh? What about that announcer in Super Smash Brothers? When you first boot up the game and you hear, let's go, baby! I'm ready! Yeah, I absolutely love that. Every time you booted the N64 up and you heard that, you know that it was about to go down.
Number 3.
This might just be the most annoying spoken word on this list, but you know it has to be one of the most iconic in all of video games.
Hey, listen.
That little fairy. Oh man. By the middle of the game, you already wanted to swing your sword at her and try to cut her and try to tell her to shut up because it got really annoying after a while.
Hey, listen.
You'll probably be listening to that voice for a few hours now. You're welcome.
Number 2.
Star Fox 64. Arguably, in my opinion anyway, the greatest Star Fox game ever made. Well, there's a spoken line in here that's become so iconic, it's even been turned to a bunch of memes.
Do a barrel roll.
When Peppy Hare says that, you know that you pretty much should probably do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. Barrel roll. Do a barrel. Barrel roll. Do a barrel. Barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Barrel roll. Barrel roll. Do a barrel. Barrel roll. Do a barrel. Barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Okay, I get it.
Number 1.
The most iconic spoken word on the N64 is from our boy Charles Martinet and Mario.
It's me, Mario.
That's right. The first time that you actually get to hear Mario talk. This will forever, as gamers, be ingrained in our minds and be reflected on who Mario is. It's going to be kind of weird when the Mario movie kicks in a couple years and it might not be Charles Martinet voicing him. It's going to be very strange as this is the voice that we recognize Mario for more than 20 years now. Those were my top 10 sound bites that were spoken on the N64, but I want to know what you guys think. Did I miss any on this list? Do you have any of your favorites? Let me know below, and if you do, I'll send you a miniature version of myself.